Hey everybody, welcome to the Dano channel. I am Dano and I'm back with more re-released Bladebuilders. It is the Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Trading Outpost Lightsaber Workshop re-release of Star Wars Bladebuilders. Today we're going to be looking at the Power and Control set. A lot of different accessories this time around. This was, I believe, $40, $39.99 is how much this cost me, as part of the new Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Trading Post line, available only at Target for now. I don't know if that's going to change. Honestly, they said it's a Target exclusive, but I could see this going to other stores. It doesn't say Target anywhere on it, which is kind of what makes me think maybe we'll see this popping up somewhere else after a couple months. I don't know. Just my speculation. But let's take a look at the outside of the box. Okay, so we've got our Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Trading Outpost logo. I like the style of the box. I like the logo. Follow a little orange and yellow. Transported from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge Trading Outpost. Power and Control. Disney, Hasbro. You can see a couple examples of what you can make. Kind of Kylo Ren style, but big and exaggerated. Or you could make weird, awkward shapes. Customize your lightsaber. Lights and sounds. 3 AAA are not included. Lightsaber Workshop. Notice some of those pieces. I see protection and defense on the right there. I see in his hand is peace and justice. I think that's an emitter over there for elemental nature, and then protection and defense right in the center. Just interesting little concept artwork. I think it goes well with the Savi's Workshop artwork. Now, nothing up here, no weird emblem. Oh, notice there's a First Order emblem on the top of this box. Interesting, right? The Peace and Justice one had a Resistance emblem. There's the UPC number for anyone who cares about that kind of thing. You can find a lot of the info and the UPC numbers over on yakface.com. There is another First Order logo. Now, I do want to set this up here. Let's take a look at the back. Galaxy's Edge Trading Outpost Lightsaber Workshop. Savi's Workshop at Blackspire Outpost allows customers from around the galaxy to choose a path and build their own custom lightsaber. It is flick to extend. It does have little twisty pieces that are the accessories. You can see some more examples of them right there on how to customize your lightsaber with what's included in this set. Lightsaber, weird angled thing, a triple piece, 2 little mini lightsabers, and then one kind of cross-guard lightsaber, and then one adapter, just regular adapter. Peace and Justice lightsaber, which I did review. Protection Defense I have not done yet, and here's just some examples of what you can do if you mix and match with multiple sets. Very cool. Now, what am I looking for? What's missing here? What's missing? Oh, there it is. There it is. 0 to 3. Sad babies approve of this toy as long as you don't whack them with it. One of the things we've seen on some of these other versions of the toy is there's a little symbol they printed on the lightsaber itself that looks like a sad baby that's being whacked. And it's in the little no symbol saying, don't do that. Don't whack the babies. I don't think I need to even open the box. I think if I just cut these little plastic snipper dipper thingies, we will be good to go. And that should make for a pretty quick-ish unboxing, maybe? I'm already running into my first problem. I say that and then I'm like, nope, didn't work. I wanted it to, but it did not work. Maybe once I get in there, it'll be a little easier. Maybe it won't at all. I don't know yet. But I will say, I don't know if any of you guys watched my review on Peace and Justice, but I have to be honest with you guys, I was not pleased. For being a re-release of an older toy, I think for the extra cost, it was not worth it. So we will see how I feel about this set, and the box is intact. Very cool. $40, $40 for pieces I already have, because I've already reviewed these Bladebuilder sets. And it does not come with batteries, so I do have to install the batteries really quick. This feels different. Again, like the Peace and Justice one, and this might just be my memory. It might just be my memory failing me. I'm gonna do, this is why you need to be subscribed and have all notifications on. I'm actually, as soon as I'm done recording this and the next lightsaber video, I'm tearing down this office and packing so I can move to a new house. But I wanted to record these here in this office first, just cause. And so I'll have some stuff to edit over the next couple days, because my office is going to be very plain for quite a while. So I wanted to do this in here. This does have the little ribbon. Make sure to place your battery, your first battery, on the right side over the ribbon, so that later, when you need to get the batteries out, you just pull the ribbon. See what I'm talking about? You can see it there. You put the battery over the ribbon, and that way you can just pull the ribbon, and it's going to pop the battery right out, and then you have easy access to it. Just one of those things not everybody knows. Not everybody knows. And it's not like they put directions that that's what you're supposed to do. So I just like to point that out when I can. It's not every day you see that on a toy. It is a lot of toys, but not every toy. And not everybody understands. So there's my public service for people who may not get it. I'm not here to shame you. That's okay. Not everybody knows everything. Alright, so now that I've got my batteries installed, again, make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you have notifications on, because I'm going to do a comparison between this and the original version, because this is a re-release with slightly different colors. Maybe a different skull. It just looks so familiar. Except for these little holes. There's these little, like, vent holes at the bottom that I don't like so much. Let's put you on demo mode. So demo mode is, if this was in a box with batteries, they would leave it in demo mode, so when you push the button, it gives you a quick demo and then turns off. But they left demo mode, even though they don't give you batteries. Already off to a bad start. Let's put it on the regular mode. I'm going to flick it, because that's how you work these things. There's a look down the side of it, and I'm going to hit the button. Now, if I remember correctly, all Bladebuilders had the same sounds. If I turn them off, they should sound the same. Yeah, they do sound the same. So this is a new one. So Bladebuilders have all the exact same sounds. It's been a few years since I've done the reviews on them, so I'm like, it's all coming back to me. Like a terrible Celine Dion song. So, let's... half of you won't get that. Alright, so let's put this... This is a cool little adapter thing. Now, there are some threads. Notice there are some threads here on the top. Kind of want to give you guys a closer look at the full lightsaber. There you go, there you go. It looks cool. It looks cool. I mean, I like... as far as design goes, I like this right here. I like the way that looks. The threads aren't the best, but overall this whole thing looks awesome. It looks really good as a power and control lightsaber. This is like perfect for that. Now, I'm going to take... Oh, I put it on upside down. Of course I did. There is a right and a wrong way to do this. So this little adapter that it comes with, might start to look familiar, a little Kylo Ren-esque. Now, there are these little adapters it comes with. Little tiny baby blade lightsabers, which are awkwardly long. So, just to show you. There you go. These are awkwardly long. They're not like a Kylo Ren style. They're just awkwardly long. But they do not light up. They are not electronic. Now, part of the beauty of Bladebuilders is that you can do kind of crazy stuff with their adapter system. So I can take that, and I can take the Sith Warrior, and I can do a Sith Warrior power and control mashup saber. Or maybe I don't like it that way. I'm going to start differently. That's a little better. Now I have my crystal chamber here. I'm actually wearing all the crystals. I don't know if anybody noticed. But, you know, so you can do cool... I don't even know if you want to call that cool. But weird and different combinations. That's the fun of Bladebuilders, is the fact that they are just absolutely ridiculous toys. Let's do this. Let's take the other one. And we can, when you buy into the whole system, you can make crazy, ridiculous lightsabers like this. Now, it's not super loud. It's not a super loud lightsaber. I'm going to remove some of these ridiculous accessories here real quick, just so I have some room. I do want to test how bright it is. given that it's a red blade, it carries light a little bit more. Again, I just want to show you the accessories. There's this one with a weird angle. There's this weird triple. And then there's a regular, just straight plug. As well as the crossguard thing, which I can push in and take off. It's way easier to take off when this thing is down. But just to show you just the ease of use, I can do it with this. The Bladebuilders system works with these little things here. See these little, they're spring-loaded little buttons. And these spring-loaded buttons, just when I needed it to stay focused. Spring-loaded buttons, every time. They lock into place. And to get them undone, you just push the little button in and twist the other way, and they come right out. A very, very, like, foolproof, easy system to work with, which I can appreciate. Now, two of the accessories, these two little mini blades, have something kind of special. Originally, these came with, I believe, a Kylo Ren set. It was like a deluxe Kylo Ren lightsaber set, or it might have come with one of these. But they're textured. They're a little different. So that's a different style. Okay, so there's something here. There's something I want to show you that this is worth noting. So on the power and control, maybe you guys can see it, maybe you can't. See if I can get it to focus a little bit. See the texture? See how there's like you can see it. There's against the light. There's like a texture all over this. So it is kind of like the vents on Kylo Ren's lightsaber where they were unstable. It's got that all the way through. This lightsaber itself does not. This is all smooth, no texture. But these smaller ones, pardon my messy desk, these smaller red ones do in fact have that texture all over it. There's a way better view of it. That's a good angle right there. Now the green one that came with the Peace and Justice does not. And if we want to look close, is a completely different design. They're all non-electronic, but this one's slightly taller. Get that. The green one's just slightly taller by just a little bit. Just a little bit. Now let's extend my power and control. I've got my Peace and Justice. So on the left would be power and control. This is Peace and Justice. Let's do the Sith Warrior as well, because I know those are 3 different sizes. Now they're all... I'm definitely going to knock something over here. Pardon the glare. They're all roughly at the same spot here. Let's follow them up and see. Oh, notice this one starts much taller where the blade comes out. Maybe that'll make a difference. Maybe it won't because that's non-electronic. These two are electronic. And... whoa! So these two are the exact same height. The electronic ones are just about 3 inches longer than the non-electronic. So that's just something to consider when purchasing one of these. Now that said, I'm going to turn off the lights. We're going to test out the glow real quick. So I've removed all the other lightsabers. I've got one light over here off to the side just so I can kind of see what I'm doing. But let's go ahead and just turn this thing on. Okay, so that seems to carry light, at least on camera, way better than this blue one. Notice, see all the dark holes and spots in the blue one? The red doesn't have that. Now when I hold it off to the side in person, it's kind of off camera, but I can see about right here, there is a bit of a dead spot. Now these are the same flash on clash kind of sounds. They're not really. They're just like a clashing sound that it makes. And they're the same no matter which electronic one you get. Which to me has always been kind of a downside to Bladebuilders. But they do light up. They are electronic. And if you smack them, yeah. Now another upside to this more opaque kind of blade, it's a little translucent. As I hold it up to the light, I can see through and see my computer monitor through it. It's milky and, but I can still see through it. So it's a little opaque, similar to the blue one, which I can easily see through. But because it's translucent was the word, but because it's a little bit more opaque than the translucent blue one, it carries light better. And you guys can see on camera there, it definitely carries light better, but right around here it gets a little weak. A little weak, especially to the naked eye, not on camera. So, just so you know, that is how the glow is. The button doesn't work too great either. There we go. I had to really, like, press it. Okay, so the blade is a bit better than the Peace and Justice version. Electronics are the exact same. The detail on this is much better. So for paying $10 more, if I were to equate them, this is what Peace and Justice comes with for $30. I know this is Power and Control, but if I were to buy the Peace and Justice set for $29.99, that's what it comes with. It comes with a lightsaber, an adapter, and a little tiny Shoto saber, right? So that would be these three things, the equivalent. For the extra $10, you get these extra pieces. Are they worth, let's say, $3.33 each? Yeah, I suppose. This one's super awkward and never... It's just like the most awkward shape. So, it's just like weird. Like, why? Why that angle? There's no good reason to have any... Why? Why that angle? I've never understood that about this piece. It's just weird. It's just so strange. That said, I feel better about this purchase for $40 than I did the purchase of Peace and Justice for $30. It feels a little more sturdy, and now that I have two of them in my hands, it doesn't feel as cheap. If I'm thinking maybe just because I'm used to the Savi's lightsabers, which are so much heavier. I mean, they're made with like metal versus these, but even it's a little bit more weighty. I feel like it's like this one actually is slightly heavier with the batteries in it. Now when I hold both of them, no, see, they feel the same. Whereas earlier when I did the comparison of these two, they felt the same, but now they don't. So maybe my mind's just playing tricks on me. It's late. I've been recording a bunch of these videos. I don't know. I want to know your thoughts, guys. Do you have this? Did you pick up the Power and Control? Because for some reason, I'm a little bit more impressed with the Power and Control than I was Peace and Justice. And I know these are just redos of old Blade Builders, and I'll be doing comparisons of this to the same older version. But I feel like they were made better before. Maybe that's just me being a weird old man. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts. Have you done a comparison on these? Do you know? Because they definitely feel cheaper. They don't come with batteries like they used to. But we do have the same ridiculous, crazy accessories. So for me on this one, it's not a thumbs down for sure. That one I think was a thumbs down for me. This one, it's like a mid to upper, not a thumbs up all the way, just because it's pricey and didn't come with batteries. I'm gonna complain about that all day. But yeah, that's about where I'm at. So again, leave it down below. I want to know your comments. What do you think about these? Of course, they're plastic sabers. They're not replicas or anything crazy like that. They're not meant to be. They're meant to whack your friend around. In fact, one thing I don't know if we looked at yet on this one, but there it is. It's got a "Don't Whack Your Babies" logo. It's got the exclamation pyramid, cool stack of books, and "Don't whack your babies." Again, all great things to live by. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this review of the rehash of Blade Builders coming back. Are you excited about Blade Builders being back? I am, and I think when I'm done opening all of these sets, I might do like just a big craziest saber using just the new ones. And then when I move to the new office, I'll go through and I'll get out the old ones and try and build something crazy. Because I know a lot of you have been like, for years, yearning for Blade Builders. And I always have to be like, sorry, there are no new Blade Builders. But now there are. And so you're getting what you wanted. I'm reviewing them for you. So guys, thank you so much. If you appreciate it, leave a thumbs up. Share the video with people who you think might appreciate it. And yeah, special shout out to all the channel members, all the patrons, everybody who really goes that little extra mile to help support the channel. It's because of you all of this craziness is possible. So thank you guys so much. You know I love you. And this my little parting words of advice are, if you can and you have the ability to inspire somebody to make something awesome, do something awesome, be helpful, be a good positive force in the community, inspire them, be the spark. Don't be a moof milker. Don't do it. It's not even good.